everybody? It's your boy Justin Hires. This is the first episode of In My Feelings. Y'all know I got the podcast called Fuck Your Feelings, where it's me and a bunch of other comedians, and we just kick it and talk shit. But I was like, when I'm out of town or when I don't have a bunch of comedians, I just want to get a solo episode off so y'all can get to know me better. I said I'm gonna do one called In My Feelings. So yeah, I'm in St. Pete right now, and so the first one I'm about to get to, man, I don't want to rush it, but I feel like I gotta rush it because y'all niggas' attention span is so fucking short. Is SNL, man? SNL did not cast me, so forever it's been a little secret of mine, a secret goal of mine, dream of mine has been to be a cast member on SNL. And I've watched it all my life. Grew up watching SNL, man. I actually got the Peacock app specifically so I could watch the old episodes of SNL. That's how much of a SNL kind of fan I am. So right before I was about to do Rush Hour, I am throwing up my old credits. Right before I was about to do Rush Hour, I was just about to submit an audition tape for SNL. And I did it because I booked Rush Hour. And years ago, I think I had said some bullshit, but that's when I was young and wasn't seasoned. I probably was like 3 or 4 years in. I think my manager at the time probably submitted a tape. So, anyways, I was like, all right, I done did Rush Hour. I done did MacGyver. I done wrote Half Baked 2. So here's the other thing, too. I submitted 2 different ways. There's 2 different ways you can submit for SNL. Saturday Night Live, if anybody out there that's a dumbass that don't know what I'm referring to when I say SNL. Talking about Saturday Night Live, right? So there's 2 ways you can submit. You can submit to be a writer, or you could submit to being a cast, like a talent, right? To actually be on the show. So I was like, well, shit, I'm both. You know what I'm saying? I've literally gotten paid to write. I was like, I came up doing sketches on YouTube. I used to go viral before people was going viral. I was going viral back in '08 and '09. So I know how to do sketches. Just wrote Half Baked 2. I done wrote other scripts. I done had other scripts optioned and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, writing, I feel like I got that. Talent, it's your boy. You know, it's your boy, Justin. Okay, so let's cut the shit. So I was like, all right, man. I said, well, let me submit, and low key, I submitted as a writer last year, last minute, because my old reps who dropped the fucking ball, they didn't even tell me that SNL was doing auditions for talent or writing. This was last year, right? It was like last year, the year before. I think it was last year. Another comedian, I want to say it was J.D. Witherspoon. I was at the it was either J.D. Witherspoon or Nick Alexander. One of these comedians, man. My bad for forgetting, but you helped me out. I was at the Laugh Factory. They told me last minute. They was like, yo, SNL is there, you can submit a writer's packet. So, and it was like, but it's due tomorrow or it's due in 2 days. So I was like, oh shit. So the next day I fucking wrote up some sketches, typed this shit up, submitted it without my old representation. Fuck them. They're like, Justin, we didn't tell you because you didn't have a fucking reason. You're fucking losers. That's a whole nother story. I'll get to that another day. So, anyways, I fucking spent the whole day typing like a fucking monkey. I just call myself a monkey. Any white people watching, if you ever call me a monkey, I'll slap the shit out you. But hey man, I'm in my feelings. It's called In My Feelings for a reason. So I'm typing. I fucking write up 3 sketches, man. Let my people see it. Let my wife see it. Let my homeboy read it. They think it's good. They think it's funny. I'm like, cool. Submitted that shit off to SNL, right? Didn't get no call back on that. That was last year. So now this year, fast forward, I got new representation. They actually support me. And they was like, yo, SNL coming up. You know what I'm saying? Think you should audition, submit. Cool. All right. So now I actually have time to submit a legitimate writer's packet and talent packet for SNL this year. So I'm like, okay, am I gonna get chosen? I really didn't think I even had a chance as a talent because I'm like, they got too many black people already. It's still SNL. And I'm like, they got Keenan, because he's never leaving. He's never going. Shout out to Kenan Thompson. I love Kenan Thompson. I met him a long time ago at a bookstore in St. Petersburg, Florida. He don't remember. It was actually not a bookstore. He was showing his book. He had wrote a book like Chicken Soup for the Soul or something. He was at a Blockbuster Videos doing autograph signing. I brought Keenan like my headshot. I had just started acting and I had my resume scanned on the back. That's how long ago it was, black and white. Anyways, he don't remember this. I'm sure he threw my headshot in the trash immediately after I left out of that Blockbuster video. So anyways, back to SNL. I'm like, SNL already got Keenan. They got Chris Red. They got Ego, and they got Michael Che. And they got Punky. So I'm like, they already got 5 Negroes. The chances of me booking SNL as a talent is slim to 0. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm still going to submit as talent, but I really feel like as a writer, I could write some fire sketches, and I might get in as a writer on SNL, because I'm like, if I'm a writer on SNL, then cool. You know what I'm saying? I could write for SNL, and then they'll get to see me and see my personality and be like, hey, we need to throw Justin in some sketches. Cool. So I write up some sketches. These sketches were fire. I'm not bullshitting. They're so fire that I promise you, I have to say this again. I just wrote Half Baked 2, the initial draft, not the draft that they're actually shooting. Okay, that's a whole nother story also. But I wrote the initial draft of Half Baked 2. Some of my stuff is still in what I wrote. And I've written other movies that got optioned. And I used to go viral. I go viral. If I want to go viral, I go viral. That's from TikTok to Facebook. I just don't put it out consistently, but trust me, I go viral. Okay, viral just don't mean the same shit anymore. But I got videos on TikTok that's viral. Okay, so I'm like, sketches, I do this. So I wrote up some fire sketches. I feel good about it. 4 fire sketches. Okay. You got to upload it to some website. I uploaded my shit up to some website. Cool. Then I did the talent portion. Not gonna lie, my talent portion was cool. It was funny though. I edited it in a way I thought I feel good about it. I felt good about it. Was it my best? I know what my best is. Was it better than what I seen on the show? Perhaps. Okay. Fan of SNL. I'm just talking shit. I'm fan of, it's called In My Feelings, man. I'm in my fucking feelings. Okay. So submit the shit. Here's the kicker. So I was like, I didn't get no call back. My rep said they ran into the people at Just for Laughs up in Montreal or something. Mind you, I've never fucking done Just for Laughs. I've been doing stand-up comedy for fucking 15 years. Why I've never been asked to do Montreal or anything, that's a whole nother story. So anyways, they said it was up at JFL. They talked to SNL people. Oh, we haven't just looked at the videos yet when we get back. But here's the thing. I listened to Dana Carvey. I'm getting lost in the weeds a little. Maybe not. If you're with me, you're with me. If you're not with me, you done turned it off by now. And fuck you. Okay. I listened to Dana Carvey and David Spade's podcast, Fly on the Wall. And they said the way you get on SNL is that they will find you. They will find you. Meaning, you can submit all you want to, but it's usually some inside shit. Meaning they done see you at Just for Laughs, or somebody from SNL done see you at a comedy club performing, or somebody at SNL stumbled upon your YouTube video. But the regular submitting yourself is harder. I'm not going to say people don't get cast that way, but I think it's a little harder. It's easier if you kind of have like an inside track. Somebody that works at SNL kind of refers you, or somebody that used to work at SNL refers you. So I hit up every nigga I knew from SNL. I said, fuck it, man. I said, SNL is a dream of mine. I've always wanted to be on SNL. I do want to host it one day, but I'm like, man, I will be a cast member at least for a few seasons just to kind of be able to say I was a cast member on SNL, right? Neighbors cutting their lawn right now. These niggas had all goddamn week to cut the lawn. Now they want to cut the lawn. Okay, so anyways, I hit up a few. I ain't gonna say the names of who I text some people. I DM some people. Shout out to the people that hit me back. There was a couple that I'll say a couple names. Jay Farrell hit me back, said he would refer me. Dean Edwards hit me back, said he would refer me. There's a few people that I know that I'm cool with, slid in their DMs. They did not hit me back, yo. They act like they didn't see my shit, bruh. I'm like, fuck out of here. You saw my DM. I get it. You don't fuck with me like that, or you tired of people asking you for the referral. But I mean, I'm not just like some Joe Schmo off the street. This is somebody that starred on TV shows. It was just coming off a show for the last 5 years called MacGyver on CBS, and did Rush Hour before that, and went viral before you did. So it's like, listen, I've done shit. So it ain't like I'm just some regular person like sliding your DM. It's like, bro, you know me. You know, these are the same people I seen at open mics coming up together. These are the same people that we done did shows together. These motherfuckers, a lot of them did not DM you back. They act like they didn't get my text messages or whatever. Cool, whatever. Shout out to the ones that did. I feel like it's somebody else that I'm leaving out. But at least it was a couple people that said they would they'd hit up the people for me. Cool. Cypher Sounds too. Shout out to Cypher Sounds, man. I don't know if they want me saying, this, but I mean, a few people said, yo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Then there was a few other people that said, I'm gonna act like I didn't see Justin's goddamn DM. Okay, niggas. I mean, we check DMs. Fuck out of here, man. Just cut the shit. I unsent one of them because I was like, I look lame as shit. So, okay. So I didn't get no call back from SNL. I didn't even get a call back, man. I found out they was having callbacks in LA. And I wanted to go, but I was out of town at the time. I wanted to go just to watch. Shout out to my homeboy Jamar Neighbors. He got a call back. Cool. So I'm like, man, that's what's up, man. At least Jamar got a call back. At least somebody I know got a call back, right? So then I'm like, but they probably ain't gonna hire no black people anyways for the talent portion. Because I really felt strong about the talent portion. I really felt like when it came to the talent portion, I was gonna, not the talent portion, I really felt good about the writing. I was like, when it came to the writing, yo, I'm good. If somebody actually reads it, I should get hired. Okay. Don't get no call back. Don't hear from nothing. Then I see the goddamn press release. SNL cast 4 new members. One of them's a Negro. It is a guy. Black man. They casted a black man. So I'm like, oh shit. Now, this dude, again, inside track. I don't know the dude. I'm sure he's very talented. See, he writes on other shows. I don't know if he had an inside track. I don't know if any of these people had an inside track. When I read the article, it came across as if somebody at SNL quite possibly could have known who he was prior to his audition. Or he might have known somebody. I don't know that about the other people also. I'm sure they're all talented. I'm sure they're all great. I'm sure they're all funny. Can't wait to see them. My black ass ain't get cast, though. That's all I do know. My black ass ain't get cast, ain't get no call back. I would post my audition, but legally, I don't know if I'm able to, because they have you submit you got to sign some NDR or some non-disclosure agreement, NDA, that you got, NPR. You got to sign some NDA before you fucking submit and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be the only reason I'm probably not going to post my audition tape right now. But I didn't get cast, so I should be able to post the shit. I could understand if I was like up for getting cast, but I did not get cast on SNL. That's my SNL story. I'm gonna do another video on my next In My Feelings about casting people. Because maybe I'll just say it now. Fuck it. We here. I don't know if it's too long, too short. I don't know. This is the first one I'm doing. But here's my thing also, man, when it comes to my audition for SNL. I don't know if anyone even looked at the tape. I don't have any proof that anybody even looked at my audition tape. You see what I'm saying? So you have no actual proof. These casting directors nowadays, they don't want you to just send a link. Although I sent the link for SNL, but it didn't say anybody viewed it. But not only that, like your representation, they have to download, and you have to send them a downloadable file to send the auditions to our casting directors. So, if you send a YouTube link or a Vimeo link, you can see it'll notify you when somebody watched your audition, right? You get a notification. Casting directors, they have some type of system now where they want you to send a file. So they could say they watched your shit, but you don't actually know if they watched your shit. I don't know if they watched mine. This is for any auditions that I'm doing. I'm very selective with the auditions I'm doing right now, but this is for any audition that I'm doing right now. I don't know if they're actually watching my shit, because you can't just send a YouTube link. like a private YouTube. It's like, why not? Why can't we do that? Why can't we just send a YouTube link, a private YouTube link, or a private Vimeo link? Why do you need the file? Like what system are you all using? And partly I feel like they do that shit so they don't have to actually have proof that to say that they actually watched your footage. You know, they could say they're having auditions to be fair, but I mean, they already know who they want, and they go look at the people shit that they want to look at first. And if they didn't like any of those people, then they'll scrape to the bottom of the barrel and they'll stumble upon my audition. They're like, oh yeah, Justin Hires submitted something. Let's check his shit out because Jay Farrell passed. I don't know. I don't know who the poppin' black dude is right now. As a comedian, like the young black dude. I don't know if we have one. Anyways, I was trying to think of somebody, but I don't know who's the popping young black comedian right now, other than Pete Davidson. His lips are black for sure. Gerard Carmichael. That's what I was thinking about. Gerard is probably the most popping young black comedian that I would think of that does like stand up. Right? Anyways, that's my SNL story, man. I auditioned for SNL, didn't get no call back. I was definitely in my feelings because I wanted to get a call back. I wish I would have booked it. I heard it's a strenuous schedule. I heard the schedule is crazy stupid, which I probably would have hated. That's probably God saving me. That was my issue with doing Rush Hour. The schedule was crazy. And then that became my issue with even doing MacGyver. The workload is crazy. So I heard SNL is like stupid crazy when it comes to the work schedule. That's why a lot of cast members don't be on there for too long because they like, yo, I got to have a life. So anyways, that's my story, man. I was in my feelings. I know I was in my feelings, man. Shout out to everybody that made it to the end of this. Shout out to SNL. I would love to still be a part of that institution one day, whether it's being a cast member or being a host one day. I'm sure I will be. So we'll be able to play this video back about how I was talking shit about how I didn't get cast. But think about this. Jim Carrey didn't get cast. Donald Glover didn't get cast. He auditioned a bunch of times. Tiffany Haddish didn't get cast. She ended up being the host. Jim Carrey ended up being the host. Donald Glover ended up being the host. So this is part of the reason why I did this video, to be like, yo, I didn't get cast on the show, but hey, man, one day, we're going to look back at this footage and say, Justin never made it on SNL. No, we're going to look back and be like, damn, he actually got on SNL. All right, man, this has been In My Feelings, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Wait a minute. Make sure you watch Fuck Your Feelings, man. The main one is called Fuck Your Feelings. Hilarious. Go back and watch old episodes. All the next great comedians. They are coming to my studio. We chopping it up. We kicking it. I promise you. These are all the next great. Your next Kevin Hart's and Cat Williams and Mike Epps and Amy Schumer's and Aziz Ansari's and the Louis C.K.'s. The next group, the Chappelle's, the Rock, everybody. Wayne's, the next, everybody. All the next greats are on my Fuck Your Feelings podcast, man. I'm building a fucking community. If you love comedy, if you love stand-ups, improv, actors, and all that type of stuff, man, Fuck Your Feelings, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep tuning in, man. I'm dropping these episodes every week, man. It's your boy Justin Hines, man, and I'm out of here. Peace.